United States is giving $15 billion to fight HIV and AIDS around the world, but only part of it goes to Africa where there's a huge epidemic of HIV and AIDS. I mean, 10% of the population of the world lives in sub-Saharan Africa, but 70% of the new AIDS cases are there. In Kenya, 1 in 7 people have HIV and AIDS. In Zimbabwe, 1 in 4 people have it, according to the article in the New York Human Rights Law Review. Plus, the U.S. Surgeon General has said that there are 22 million people with HIV and AIDS in those African countries. In the next 10 years, more people would die from AIDS in these countries than all the wars in the 20th century, including World War II, the deadliest war in history.
How's it feeling, honey?
I tell you, man, that boy's gift of talk gotta really cause a stir. Look at him go.
Don't sell yourself short. He's got your way of making an argument. Lucky for him, though, he looks like his stepmom.
U.S. money can make a huge difference in Africa where even very small amounts can go a long way. There seems to be an agreement that the money should be spent in 2 ways, for medical treatment and for education and prevention. However, there is not an agreement on how much money will be needed and what...
You have seen here today is indicative of the progress that city schools are making under this current administration. Now, I know the governor has had some harsh things to say about Baltimore schools, but I find that to be cynical and disappointing. The 15-point jump in 3rd grade test scores is a trend that can't be ignored.
But we've seen 3rd grade scores rise before, Mr. Mayor, and it doesn't seem as if any gains in that grade can be sustained in the 5th and 7th grade scores.
Kathy, you know, we are committed to substantive change in Baltimore. The kids that you saw today in this citywide debate, they are achieving at a high school level and disproving any negative stereotypes about the city school system. Could you excuse me for a moment, please? Major Colvin.
Just Colvin.
You know, I always wanted to say how sorry I am how things turn out. There wasn't anything that I could have done with your experiment in the Western District. There wasn't anything that anyone could have done with that.
Yeah, well, I guess, Mr. Mayor, there's nothing to be done.
Mr. C, you know the mayor too? Dang.